PCs suck. You really don't need any more explanation than that. So I'm just going to go ahead and roll the intro. Hey Slayers, I'm the world's coolest Sega enthusiast, SEGASLAYER64, and, well, first off, I should probably explain this. So, SEGASLAYER, where have you been? We haven't seen you in so long. What's been going on? You said Sega History was going to be coming out this Friday. It is now Saturday. No Sega History. Well, that ties perfectly into what today's video topic is about. So, you might be watching this video, and you might be saying to yourself, hey SEGASLAYER, I thought you loved being a PC gamer. You said you play all your games on PC now. What's going on? I thought being a part of the PC Master Race was awesome to you. I don't understand why you're saying you don't like it now when you said it was the best. What's going on? Well, I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going on, okay? So, recently, and I'm sorry about the little glitch there, but recently, right? Starting, let's say we'll go back to Monday, okay? We'll take the story back to Monday here, and this is a SEGASLAYER complains, but it's also like a bit of a story at the same time. So, taking this back to Monday, okay? We're gonna take this back to Monday. So, back on Monday, after I uploaded my newest video, and I'm sorry about that red screen, I forgot that happens every time I try to play, Super Hang-On with cheats on, but no. I'll say about Monday, right? I had started work on the newest episode of Sega History, which, by all means, was going great, and still is going great, besides the little hiccup we're facing now. So, let me explain to you. So, I had started work on Sega History. I was about ready to, get in, and I was working. I've recorded parts after parts after parts, and a few things ended up happening to me. So, multiple bad things ended up happening to me for, reasons we're not going to go into. No, we're going to go into these reasons. I don't know why, right? I don't, and you could probably, and I want to apologize real quick, because you could probably hear the frustration in my voice right now, but, like, because as I'm recounting it, now, as I'm recording this video, it is Saturday, right? You're seeing this on Sunday, so I'm recording this, let's say, because it's still daytime out, so about Saturday afternoon. Not really, because it's almost 8 o'clock, but it's still, like, bright and sunny outside, because it's summer, you know what I'm saying? So, I guess you could say Saturday evening is the best way I can describe this. So, going back to Monday, I had put off Sega History for a couple days. I was supposed to start working on it on Monday, the same day my last video was uploaded, but I did not start working on it on Monday. I didn't even start working on it on Tuesday. I started working on it on Wednesday. And first off, I had recorded the whole first part of the video, because it's supposed to be split up into 2 parts, but I'm not trying to spoil it, because I don't want to spoil the first episode of Sega History Season 2, but I had explained how there was going to be 5 episodes this month and everything, and everything was going super good, and I was ready, you know what I'm saying? I had recorded half of the so-called Sega History video, as we'll just put it, because I don't want to spoil anything, like I said, and I recorded, so going back to Wednesday, I recorded half of this. Well, we can finally get into the topic of the video. The reason I am starting to like PCs a lot less than I am anything else, and the reason is PCs break down too much, okay? Too many things recently have been happening with my PC that's just been, it's been one thing after another. So starting Wednesday, I spent, let's say, an hour or so recording about half of the voice footage I need for Sega History, right? For the first episode of Sega History. Come to find out, after recording all of it, guess what? We've talked about this in the past, how I always double check to make sure my mic is working. I always do, and everything's always fine and dandy, right? Well, you want to know something funny that happened? Well, so I doing a couple test records, hearing my mic work, and checking to make sure while I was recording the audio, because I was just recording audio separate using Windows standard audio recorder. I didn't use any special applications or anything. I wasn't even using OBS. I was just using Windows standard recorder, but I did take a couple test records to make sure everything was okay. Well, after taking those couple of test records, guess what? Everything reported back fine. So I go on, I record, let's say I sat there for an hour and 35 minutes recording, and only half of the footage, only half of the voice recordings that I needed for the video itself. Because like I said, I want this video to be really good. So I sat there recording only half of what I actually needed. And there was still supposed to be a whole nother part to the video that I was supposed to work on. But come to find out, somewhere, like not too far after I started recording, my mic mysteriously stopped working. My whole headset just mysteriously stopped working. Well, let me rephrase that. The headset itself, the audio worked. I could hear out of it just fine, no problems. But as far as the mic goes, the whole main reason I need the headset, for some reason, just done. I can't explain to you why. I don't know why. It's mysterious, and it just stopped working. Now, keep in mind, I spent a lot of money on that headset. Again, because keep in mind, I rebought an old headset I had, right? I rebought an older headset I had, and I brought it again because I liked the sound quality, and again, it failed me, just like it did the first time. So, I'm done with that headset, okay? I really originally just kept buying it for the cool lights, and because I thought the audio was good, and the audio itself, looking back, it was not that good, okay? Because you can hear a lot of crackling in it, and it just all around does not sound good. So this time, I'm saying, screw it, I'm just going to go ahead and get a new headset. That's when I get a new headset. Right now, I can't prioritize the headset because I don't have the extra money for the headset right now. And so I'm going to borrow the one I used to use from my brother because I gave that to Martian. But I'm going to borrow it back from him for a few videos just to record from. But no. So that's not even the worst part. So after Wednesday, after that happening on Wednesday, it's safe to say I was pretty upset, right? I was pretty upset. In fact, I wasn't even pretty upset. I was steaming upset, okay? So I was, I was mad. So Thursday rolls around, right? And Thursday I was busy all day. And plus it was raining all day, so I was busy all day, so I didn't get home till late. So by the time I got home, I didn't have the energy to try and even record the other half of Sega History. So I just said, you know what, screw it, we'll put it off to Friday, and I'll delay the video to Monday, right? Well, yesterday, I was like, I'll just delay the video till Monday, and I'll put it off till about Friday, and that's fine. I'm sure everyone will understand, no big deal, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to interfere with my schedule. Just as long as I keep on track with the rest of the episodes this summer, I should be fine. That's what I said to myself, right? So, because I was super tired Thursday, like I basically had just came home and just went to sleep, so I was done, dude. Thursday was a tiring day, but for me anyway, because I was out all day. But no, after Thursday, Friday rolls around, right? Friday rolls around, and I'm finally up, and I'm finally motivated, and I'm having a good day. I had a really good day yesterday, for the most part, until this point. So yeah, it's Friday. I'm ready to record the rest of Sega History, and re-record all of Sega History again. I was gonna try and get it all done in one shot, so I started early, and I was gonna try and get all of Sega History done. Not every episode, obviously, but just the first episode. I was trying to get all of the first episode done in one shot without having to personally just stop and record and stop and record and stop and record. That was the goal anyway. Well, again, it didn't work out like that, because guess what? Yesterday, Friday, you're not gonna believe this. I got home, okay? Like any other day, I turned my PC on. I waited the 15 minutes. Because sometimes I have to wait, because I have a lot of applications on my PC, as you might know. So, I waited the 15 minutes, right? The 15 minutes it took for my PC to get up and get started. It's not because it takes 15 minutes because it's slow. It takes 15 minutes because I have a lot of applications, and they'll have to open up, and I have to wait for them all to open before I close most of them, because I have, I'm very, let's just say I'm very protective about, I'm very, how can I put this, suspicious when it comes to, my, virus protection and all that. I have a lot of antivirus software and things like that, so I have to get everything all started up and run checks and all that, and then turn it all off, and turn off OneDrive, which is a very, I have a very important, I have a file backup system because I don't want to lose any important files and things like that. So I have a lot of applications that open up, and I need to close most of them at the start of my PC because I would just prefer for my PC not to be bogged down by a bunch of just different software that I had running on my PC before or whatever. So yeah, that's what happens there. But I got on and I happened to notice something. Most of the applications, especially Steam was the one that hit me really hard. I noticed that all of them were not connected to the internet, and so I check. I'm like, my PC is not connected to the internet. What's going on? And if you don't know, I have a Skytech Archangel 1050 Ti edition with a Ryzen 3 100 120 in it, or 100 or 1200 as we could put it. A Ryzen 3 1200, which I know might seem old, but no, it's still rocking fine. I'm probably gonna upgrade to a Ryzen 7 this year, and then maybe a GTX 1660 for my birthday next year. I'm thinking that's what I want to do. But no, that's besides the point, alright? That's besides the point. I check, so I check and I mess around with my adapter, but the point is, my PC doesn't have built-in Wi-Fi, and where my PC is in a place that I can't move it from, because I just have no more room. So it's in a certain place, and that place is nowhere near the Ethernet port, the internet router in my house, or the router in my house, because I have no way to plug it in via Ethernet, and I'm not going to run a cord. I cannot run a long Ethernet cord across my house. That's just not going to work. It's not going to be ethical, and it's not going to be practical, so I can't do that. But I have a backup solution, a Wi-Fi adapter. Now, I have brought a total of 1, 2, 3, and the one I just got again, including 4. So I bought a total of 4 Wi-Fi adapters, and I've spent a total of, I want to say, $70 to $80 just buying Wi-Fi adapters alone. And if you don't know, Windows recently had, and I think the culprit is this, Windows recently had a newer update, right, to address some security issues, and I got it as soon as it came out. I got the update, I updated. But what I am thinking happened with this new update is the simple fact that wait, how can I say this? Oh yeah, I think that update messed up some of my drivers, and the reason I think this is because, well, my PC would no longer recognize my Wi-Fi adapter, and I couldn't figure out for the life of me why won't it recognize it. And then I unplugged it, plugged it back in, plugged it into something else, and it got recognized just fine, right? Well, I didn't get recognized just fine. It was kind of like, it came on, and then it wouldn't go back. It came on, but it still wouldn't work as it should with Wi-Fi. So then I plugged it back into my PC, and after that, my PC somehow managed to recognize it, but it still didn't recognize it, is the best way I can put that, and I'm gonna crash. Sorry, I'm not paying attention, but it is the best way I can put it. It recognized it, but it didn't fully recognize it. So what ended up happening was, I checked and I diagnosed the problem with Windows. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, so what's wrong? And I checked, and one of the possible solutions was restart my PC. I did that multiple times, didn't work. The adapter didn't work. And another solution was, they told me to completely reconfigure my internet settings on my PC. I did that, didn't work. So the last issue was, it finally, after doing a couple different diagnostics via a couple different apps, at some point, all of the apps started to diagnose that my PC, the drivers were screwed up on my device, and I was like, okay, the drivers are messed up. That's fine, I can fix that, right? I can. So I went and I took, because when I had bought this one, the one we're speaking of now would have been my 3rd adapter I had ever bought for this PC. Yes, I've went through 3 of them, and all of them were not my fault. Most of them weren't my fault. They just kind of sucked, to be honest with you. And so, this one right here, though, I had got for a pretty good price, and it was supposed to be extremely good, and it was okay for the first few weeks I had it, and then it started to get a little bit slow. But It's also the reason I haven't been streaming in a while, because of that adapter just completely destroying my internet connection on my PC, and it's been extremely terrible, but we'll get to that a little bit later on. But no, okay, so I saw that the drivers were actually screwed up, so I took, because this particular Wi-Fi device came with a, how can I describe it? Oh yeah, a DVD disc to set up the drivers. I got the disc out, I found it, reinstalled the drivers, no dice. So I was like, okay, well, let's try this then. Let's try this. I went and transferred the drivers off of, I got them on my phone, apparently, and then transferred them onto my PC, and no dice. So at this point, I'm pretty upset, because now, guess what? I have no way to access the internet on my PC, and if I can't access the internet, there are certain crucial aspects that I need for Sega history that, guess what, I can't access. So now, it's safe to say I am completely upset. I'm just furious now, because within 2 days, both my headset and Wi-Fi adapter just decided to completely die on me for whatever reason. And I know some of you might be like, well, SEGASLAYER, what does that have to do with the PC? That has nothing to do with the PC. Why are you complaining about the PC? I mean, this PC is more trouble than it's worth, to be honest with you. You see what I'm saying? Let me explain to you. So throughout this journey getting the PC, I have had to replace 3 headsets, 4 Wi-Fi adapters, 2 keyboards, 1 keyboard, and what else have I had to replace? I'm sure there's a couple more things I've had to replace on this, but it's just a nightmare. Not to mention, I've been running into problems with games I just can't run, which again, I'm going to be upgrading my PC pretty soon. I'm probably going to be installing, like I said, I have plans to upgrade this year, so I'm probably going to throw in, I have 8 gigs of RAM right now, but I'm probably going to increase that to about 20 gigs or 16 gigs, one of them. I have to think about it. I mean, it's always best to have more RAM, but we'll see. I'm also planning to, like I said, upgrade my, I'm probably going to go from a Ryzen 3 to a Ryzen 7, most likely, but if a 5 is better, I might go to a 5, I don't know. And I'm definitely probably going to upgrade my graphics card as well, and I just need to, but my PC has been running a bit slow lately. Like I said, I haven't been able to stream, and don't get me wrong, I love my PC. It's really good. I'm happy. I still use it. That is my main gaming device. That's another thing. My PC is my main gaming device. So without internet, I can't really game beyond a few retro titles on my phone or what I play on my Switch, what I already own on my Switch, to be honest with you. As for my Xbox, I can play that occasionally, I do, but still, it's not the same as, I've got so accustomed to just PC gaming that it's kind of hard to go back. I mean, I still use consoles on a daily basis, don't get me wrong, but like, as for like mainly gaming, I still do most of that on my PC now. After I used to sell a bunch of noise, talking about how I would never be part of the PC master race, that's what I have become. But yeah, I am just like super upset. Now between those two things happening, I had a choice now. SEGASLAYER, what do? You can either replace your Wi-Fi adapter or replace the headset, because I only had enough money to replace one for the time being. And the one I decided to replace would happen to be the Wi-Fi adapter. It's more important. I can use a different mic or borrow a mic from, like I said, Martian or something like that, but I need Wi-Fi on my PC. It's essential. So I had to get a new Wi-Fi adapter, and you know, that'll be here. Luckily me, I got express shipping, and it'll be here tomorrow. So tomorrow, which is Sunday, the day you're seeing this video, I will be recording Sega History again, finally getting back up, and it should be out sometime this week. I'm shooting for Wednesday. So if a video doesn't come out on Monday, that's why. And this video right here is coming out on Sunday because I need to upload something. I haven't uploaded in a minute, and I gotta get something out there for you guys. It's been too long. But I mean, yeah, other than that, I really have nothing else to say. I wanted to get on here and explain everything to you guys, why Sega History is delayed, why I haven't really been talking, why I haven't really been making videos, and even where have streams been, because streams have been gone because my Wi-Fi adapter that I had was screwing my internet over extremely bad to the point where it was impossible to stream. Let me explain to you something. I found kind of a vulnerability in my Wi-Fi when if too many things were running, I could nuke my internet essentially. To be honest with you, I figured that out. Whereas I could just, if I decided to connect like 3 things to my Wi-Fi, to connect my PC to my Wi-Fi while a bunch of other things were connected with that particular adapter, I could just, and if I tried to stream, I could just nuke my whole internet. So I had to just say screw it, and that adapter is now in the trash. It was so bad, and it just stopped working in general. So that adapter is gone. You don't have to worry about that anymore. So streams should be returning soon. The new one I brought is super good. The new one I brought is extremely good. It's super powerful, and we've got a lot better. We got a lot better things coming. Okay, Sega History will be coming out sometime this week. Streams will be back. Who knows? Maybe I might have hit you guys up with a stream Monday. You know what I'm saying? Just because I haven't done anything in a while, and yeah, I just wanted to explain, what's been going on, where I've been, and I'm still here. I'm still making videos. I know it's only been about a week, but still, it's been a minute, a journey for me this week. Yeah, hasn't been too good of a week, and then not to mention it's been raining and storming, and it's gonna storm all next week again because of Elsa, and it's reached all the way here in New Jersey. So yeah, we've got a week ahead of us still, and I had a week to put behind me last week. But that being said, if you're new here, if you could subscribe, that'd be really awesome. We're trying to reach 300 subscribers, and you'd be helping us out a lot. Make sure to share this video with your friends to become a Super Slayer. I've been the world's coolest Sega enthusiast, SEGASLAYER64. And until next time, have a good one, Slayers.